The Eafp podcast.
As electrifying as a hairdryer thrown into a hot tub, my friend.
On the JCA Sports Podcast on Spotify and Anchor app. Woo! Did everybody catch their breath? Everybody's good. We're all great. Yeah. All right, cool. Let's get this show started, man. Because, geez, this was as good as a Champions League semifinal I think you can honestly get, to be honest with you guys. Hey, you're listening to the Eafp podcast here on Facebook Live, YouTube, Twitter, and Twitch. I am Eric Avila here for your host on the Eafp podcast. As we're talking about the Champions League, we're talking about the Champions League football matchups, and I am telling you guys, this went as about as perfect as it can get. Today's matchup, yesterday's matchup. We have our final set up for the end of the last Saturday of the month. Then we're gonna wait for the semifinal between Liverpool and Real Madrid. Yes, you cannot count out none of these guys whatsoever into this in this. Like, it was really the best of the best. You see one team yesterday who is considered one of the best European teams, English teams in all of football yesterday with Liverpool and the scare that they had. And then today you cannot and will not, probably should not, count out Real Madrid unless you just can't count them out. You just literally cannot count them out whatsoever. They fought back. I thought the game was over at 1-0 when Mahrez scored. I thought it was going to be, I think that was it. I thought they were done and dusted. I thought that Manchester City just came out and just solidify their spot in the final against Liverpool, and we were going to see that Pep Guardiola versus Klopp matchup in the final in Paris, and Real Madrid and Carlos Ancelotti had a chance. Now we can pick up out a little bit on Pep Guardiola's decisions to go back and take out Mahrez, take out Kevin De Bruyne, put in Jack Grealish, put in Fernandinho, put in I forgot the subs that he made kind of early, but that really shouldn't and could not, and that really shouldn't matter, to be honest with you guys. And the only reason why it shouldn't matter is simply because the goals that Real Madrid scored from Rodri were in the 90th and the 91st minute. So you get 2 goals in 2 minutes. Whether if they were there on the field or not, that wasn't the issue. Now, you've seen that Man City kind of lost the ball and started losing their groove a little bit towards the tail end of the match, but it still shouldn't have been enough for Manchester City to overcome. It was a 1-0 victory. They had the game in the bag. They could concede 1 goal, great, but the moment you could just tell the moment that Real Madrid scored, it was done and dusted. That was it. That was pretty much it, guys. Real Madrid showed that's why they're the kings of Europe. Real Madrid show why they have 13 Champions League. Real Madrid showed why you don't count them out unless the game is over and you have them down and out for the matchup. So, guys, yes, you're listening to the Eafp. Unless the game is over, you listen to the Eafp podcast here on Facebook Live, guys. I have the link right here on the chat if you guys want to join me, talk about a little bit of football. I'll read your comments whenever you guys can. I'll be here. I'm sharing it on my page, just like you can see the JCA Sports Podcast live and local here with me. So yeah, we're talking Champions League football. We're talking about the Man City versus Real Madrid game and how crazy this game was today. It had everybody on the edge of their seats. We thought that Liverpool, Manchester City. We're heading to the final against Liverpool, who had their own share of the fair scare yesterday um, in Villarreal in Spain. I want to know what you guys think. As this was great. It was great. This is why football is the best sport in the world, right, guys? Right? Am I right? I know I'm right. I'm definitely right on this one. Madrid fans, I want to hear what you guys think. Come and show out, man. Show out your loudest. Show us your Madrid pride. I just want to hear what everybody says. What are we gonna get? Is Real Madrid? Can you? My question to you guys: now that we have the final between Madrid and Liverpool again, and I know yesterday the interview. If you guys haven't seen the interview from Mo Salah, from yesterday, man, that was like the best interview ever. And he said he wanted Real Madrid. I don't think he wanted Manchester City. So he got his wish. I know a couple years, the first time that they went to the final with this crop, his injury, Sergio Ramos broke off his arm, and that was that. But other than that, guys, it was fun. He's gonna get his rematch. He's gonna get his rematch. He's gonna have his revenge on them. Liverpool right now to me, as early as today, 6:07 on May the 4th. Liverpool should be the favorites. They should be the favorites. And yes, Real Madrid has won the Liga, right? Okay. They're the best team in Spain. Obviously, still considered one of the best team in Europe. They should be. Why not? 13 European championships for a reason, right? But in all honesty though, is should Real Madrid actually be the favorites? Should it be a close one? Should it be a lot more closer? Look, I get it. Liverpool's the better team. I see that Liverpool is the better team here. For this matchup, and should be considered, even if Real Madrid, even if it was Manchester City, I still would think that Liverpool will still be the favorites to win the championship, simply because Liverpool is just the better team. Obviously, the signing that they have of Luis Diaz over the January, I think that was everything. That was considered, literally is considered the best signing of anybody, of January. So Liverpool could be the favorites. But you know what, man? This Real Madrid team, look at the road that they went going into this final. They faced PSG. They were down 2-0. They came back. They were down against Chelsea and ended up coming back. And then they were down against Manchester City too with 10 minutes left, and they ended up scoring in the last 2 minutes heading into extra time, and pulled off the upset. Look, it was 2 penalties that killed Man City. 2 penalties. The penalty that gave him the 4-3, the third goal last week at City, and the penalty today in extra time that gave Real Madrid essentially the win, the victory, the go to the final. So yeah, man, it's a tough road for Man City. And Man City, this was their opportunity to get a double. Look, a possible double. Because look, now you went from, okay, you're in the final in the Champions League, you're at least guaranteed a title, right? Or not guaranteed, but you're at least guaranteed to touch a title, because their lead in the league is only by 1 point against the same Liverpool team, who looks to be the better team overall, anyways, even in England or in Europe. Unless if Real Madrid has something to say about that. But as we go toe to toe, paper to paper, the back line, goalie, I think, Allison, I guess you give the edge to that. Left back, definitely Robinson. Center back, Van Dijk. Okay, I guess you go with Alaba as your partnership. So that's another Real Madrid player. Definitely TAA. And then in the midfield, that's where you probably kind of have a little bit more of the Madrid players, because I'll definitely have Modric. Definitely will have Casemiro. And then the Kate, no. I think you just get that whole entire, with Toni Kroos, you get that whole entire midfield area of Real Madrid, which should be the key to this tournament, or this matchup. And then up front, I think you just put Benzema. You can't be wrong with Mo Salah, and then you can't go wrong with Luis Diaz. I mean, that's the best starting 11 that you have, and it's probably split even because you talk about 11 players, 5-5. I mean, if you don't count the goalie, 5-5. So it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting final for sure. Yesterday, Liverpool kind of got a scare in Spain, losing 2-0 at a halftime, and came back. Luis Diaz, once again, guys, he was a difference maker. The game opened up the moment he came in, and you saw that right away. And his impact was instantly. His impact was instantly for sure. You cannot no, like you can't go wrong for what happened. That was it. That was the game. That was the final. Um, Luis Diaz is a beast. He's the best signing in January, the best signing of 2023. Uh, it was it was great. It was great to see. It was great to see a matchup like this, guys. It was perfect to see a matchup like this that you could tell that Liverpool could has the fight to right back when Klopp, you could see he was kind of conservative in the first half. And the moment they went 2 down, he's like, nope, I'm not doing this again. And rightfully so. That's the way it was supposed to be. That's why he's one of the best, if not the best manager in the game today. That's why Liverpool signed him for another extension all the way to 2025. That's why Liverpool should be the favorites to win the Champions League um, this season. I mean, and honestly, like they have the rarity and the opportunity. That's the word right there. The opportunity to be champions of the Champions League, the Premier League, the FA Cup, and the League Cup. A quadruple. That's what it's called. Yeah, that's the one. That is the one. So this is why Liverpool is right now at the moment and for the last probably 2-3 years has been the best team in Europe. Mind you, Chelsea won the Champions League last year, and 2 years ago was Real Madrid. But still, Liverpool and what Jurgen Klopp has done with Liverpool since he's arrived, turned this team around, won the league, COVID year, but still won another. The last having won a championship, league title, a premiership in 30 years, first time. Got another Champions League. That's another title that they won. I did not know that was the first time Liverpool and Jurgen Klopp has been in the semifinal FA Cup and the first time in the final. That to me seemed crazy and ridiculous to understand. Like, really? Like, really? Talk about my boys. Arsenal have won have won a Champions League before Liverpool and Klopp. That's weird. That to me was surprising. But yeah, they got a chance to do a quadruple, guys. I want to know what you guys think. How'd you guys feel about the semifinal today between Real Madrid and Manchester City, and just the semifinal legs overall, even both legs between Liverpool and Villarreal? Are you guys satisfied that it's Real Madrid versus Liverpool once again? Are was it? Obviously, we're gonna say Real Madrid, won this game and took this game over, and were the reason why they won. But did Manchester City blew it? They were up 1-0. They had the opportunity to put and go, let's go to France, but did they celebrate too early? Did this hurt Pep's legacy? And that's the question I'll probably going to go next week, and depending what they do this weekend, because the shot for the Premier League is still up there, but I think this is the one that he wants. This is the one that Pep wants. This is the one that he's always dreamed about winning outside since he's left Barcelona. So this one had to hurt. This one definitely had to hurt. So yeah, big shout out to Liverpool. I mean to Real Madrid. I'm sorry. Big shout out to Real Madrid. They deserve this game. They were the hungrier team in the last 20 minutes of the game, and definitely the first 15 minutes. And the moment that they got the lead, they said, you know what? There's no Kevin De Bruyne. There's no Gabriel Jesus. There's no more. I mean, Bernardo still stayed and played most of the game, but like the the deadliest players are the players that can cause Real Madrid trouble up front. We're all on the bench. The moment he subbed out Fernandinho, I didn't get it. Granted, maybe if he would have done like the last 5 minutes, okay, great. Maybe it would have been a different story. But to put him with 15, 20 minutes left, I think that was too much time. Jack Grealish came on, really didn't do anything. He put Raheem Sterling kind of extra time just to give them that extra boost to at least have an attacking threat. Honestly, Manchester City had no answers for Real Madrid at all. at all, and that was the thing. And it was weird to say that uh Pep's team couldn't find an answer, didn't have an answer. I think that's the one right there. He didn't have an answer
Still up there, but I think
for Real Madrid and the way they attacked. Give credit where credit is due, man. I give him credit. Look, the stream is up here, guys. The if you guys want to join me on the StreamYard app, the app is right. I mean, the link is right here. Join me. Let's talk about the semifinals game. Today was a good game. I ain't gonna lie. Today was a good one. It had me on the edge of my seat. There was many of opportunities that Manchester City had to put this game away. There was plenty of opportunities where that the one that came off Phil Foden's hand, Courtois saved it, and Fernandinho. This was like at the last, kind of like the last moments of the game, wasn't it? Of extra of regular time. So yeah, guys, join me on the show. Real quick, the games this week. I'm a big there's the playoffs start for La Liga Mexicana, and the one thing I really want to say is this: that when you make fun of the team that owns the whole entire league, and you have been scrapping throughout these other times, don't do it. Club America has found the way to be the bottom sellers in the beginning of the season. Now they found themselves in the right qualification for the playoffs. Yeah, it's great to see. That's why they're the best. That's why they have won most. That's why they have the most league titles. That's why I feel I've never been more confident in Club America in winning the title this year than any other year. I think this year, for some reason, I just feel like this year they have the team to finally, like, okay, this convinced me. Okay, the switching of managers was what they needed. So I feel good about it. I have a real good I really do feel like America is going to win the title this year to the playoffs. And the way they have been playing, they've been the best team within the last 10 weeks. For them to be where they were at to where they're at now in qualification, yes, they're fourth, but they qualified directly. But we're gonna give that, guys. All right, so real quick, let's go with games of the week, guys. And there's no bigger game this week than Liverpool versus Tottenham. I'm going for Liverpool here. I need for Liverpool to win because I need this gap to be bigger between Tottenham and Arsenal. I really need that. I need Brighton to come out big too as well. I need. I don't know what's going on with Raul Jimenez and Wolves, but I need them to come up big this week. Chelsea's honestly have been on the lowest of the lows this week, or as of recent weeks, ever since they got eliminated from the Champions League. And I need that. I need that streak to continue. I really, really, really need this streak to continue. I really need Wolves to pull out some type of result. A tie would be great, because Sunday, I need Arsenal to beat Leeds. Like, I really, really do. Like, it's a must. It's a must, because not only that we escape a little bit, if everything that I want, that, Liverpool beats Tottenham, Wolves pull out a result against Chelsea, and Arsenal has a victory, top three, baby. Top three. That's all I want. So yeah, and City got Newcastle. That title race will be big. I want to see how they respond after a huge upset. And now they have the league to look forward to. That's only what they got. They only got the league to look forward to. So let's see how Manchester City responds to on Sunday, because this was a big blow for Manchester City today. The final for the Champions League CONCACAF is today, 2-2 Sounders versus Puma. So that should be a good one. Be getting tuned to that one. And then other games of this weekend, like I said, tomorrow we have the semifinals for the Europa League. If anybody's interested in that, that's on Rangers versus Leipzig. That was a good one. Rangers are down 1-0 to Leipzig. I know my boy Andrew, free shout out there. Andrew is on the edge of his seat trying to get to European glory and hopefully win a Europa League, as West Ham and my cousin Chewy, who's a Hammers fan, he's on the edge of his seat too, as well, as his Hammers are down 2-1 in this leg. So And as I'm getting real shout out quick to my nephew Nani, whose birthday is today. He turns 18. He makes me feel old. Holy crap, he's 18. Yep. So happy birthday to him. Hopefully you enjoy it, kid. I'm proud of you. You've been a great human being growing up to the age of 18, and I wish you luck in your future endeavors, especially you going off to college. You're gonna do big things. Trust me. I told you this before, and I'm telling you again live that you're gonna be do good, kid. Trust me. You have what it takes to be a good kid, better than me and better than any of us here. So happy birthday, kid. Wish you all the best. We're gonna keep going for the games of the weekend. La Liga's over. I mean, Barcelona fans against Real Betis, if that's what you want. Fire against Atlanta United, Chicago-based thing right here. You kind of give the German league all the way to Bayern Munich. There's really nothing all that interesting this week, but I do like to give us a little bit of gambling advice. And honestly, guys, if you really want a good, put the under on the Chelsea Wolves game, because I think that would probably be a low scoring goal. Anything under 2 goals would be great. Liverpool Tottenham, I see fireworks in that one. Let's go crazy, guys. If you really want money, let's put 4 over 3 goals. I think in this game we'll have a lot of goals galore. Right now, Tottenham been up and down lately, but their scoring performance. Let's see how they can react to a Liverpool team who's on a high and a super high, coming back against Villarreal midweek. I know they have, if I'm not mistaken, I think Tottenham also has a game tomorrow in that Conference League. No, that's Leicester. I apologize. So see how Liverpool, Tottenham could give Liverpool a fight. Like I said, the La Liga, the Mexicana playoffs start on Saturday. Trying to look for the games. Cruz Azul versus Necaxa, which is a good one. Monterrey versus San Luis, which is another great matchup. As we go for Sunday, guys, obviously my boys play Arsenal against Leeds United. Leeds, who are on the relegation zone. Arsenal, who's trying to qualify for top 4. And then we have the Madrid derby on Sunday between Atletico and Real Madrid, which that league is already over. Real Madrid are champions. So we got that too as well. And for the first round for the Liga Mexicana playoffs, we have Pumas versus Chivas, which is probably like the most big name matchup, and Puebla versus Mazatlan. Other than that, guys, next week we will talk about the games of the week. Prepare and keep talking about the Champions League finals as we're gonna get it right through. I know next week we'll give you guys into the FA Cup final, which is next Sunday, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Next Saturday. Next Saturday is the FA Cup, so we're going to preview that between Chelsea and Liverpool. That's the only game that's going to be played on Saturday, but we'll preview that. Talk about what happened over the weekend. Obviously, all the sports games that happened, and much more. Once again, happy birthday, Nani. Everybody, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. The Eafp podcast is gone. And now, guys, make sure you tune into the Sports Strip Live show tonight at 8 o'clock and the JCA Sports podcast. Tune in right after at 9. Oh, no, I'm sorry. No, there's no Sports Strip Live. I'm sorry. No, there's just the JCA Sports podcast at 9 o'clock. And I will be on with my boy, Jonathan Palayo. So tune in for that one as we talk about our regional sports too as well. As for myself, Eric Avila, this has been the Eafp podcast. Make sure you tune in every Wednesday at 6 o'clock, half-hour show, best I can. And I'll see you guys next week. Let me go take a break, get a nice cold drink of water, relax a little bit, because these semifinals were great. Until next time, guys, I'm out. I'll see you then. See you next week. Be careful. Be safe. Love y'all. Peace.
Scrooge smile with the quality of his goal.
See you later. Yes. Yes.
He's intolerable.